A sword loser plans to obliterate his enemies with his crystal collection. Huh. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I mean, that's exactly what the Crystal King did. Lloyd's daddy issues continue. Teenage friends dress up in their pajamas and fight pink crystal addicted drug addicts to save their. I can't see what's back there, but yeah. Ninja became top criminals again to release the revenge serpentine to bring back the Water Ninja. Yeah, we don't really need any character development. Yeah, this one's so perfect. I mean, they didn't have any character development at all. The final return of the Overlord, with about 5 other villains, old the main ninja, and a bunch of random side characters. Orphan has a bad redemption arc, but for real, Crystalized was the worst season ever. Cough, season 11, but had a satisfactory ending to a show I've been watching nearly my whole life. The season divided the fan base. The season that only had Wild Brain side characters. Yeah. I mean, it kind of takes some time to rebuild models for the Wilfum era because the Wilfum era models might not be compatible with Wild Brain, so they don't really import it unless they've already used or made models that were in the Wilfum series. The Sea God becomes human again and realizes that they don't need powers to be useful before spending the rest of the season completely useless without powers, and making a big deal about it too. A bunch of kids with daddy issues fight guys they failed to beat 3 times already. A bunch of kids with daddy issues. Wait, that's literally everyone. Everyone has some sort of daddy issues other than Zayt. He's resolved his. But, Kai and Nia, they had a lot of daddy issues. Actually, Zane did have daddy issues at one point in time because he didn't know who his daddy was. But, and a guy, they didn't even beat him properly this time. Like, what? They keep on telling about how darkness is always going to come back. Only they did that. But they didn't kill him properly. It doesn't make any sense. Ninja jump up, kick back, whip around its bit after becoming criminals. Wow, the whole reason the show exists is back. Another option. Overlord let Harumi live another day and she made it everyone's problem. The love-hate to end all love-hate and theme song is little. Yeah, I guess. A season that had a wasted true potential. Yeah, definitely. Girl comes back from the ocean and goes through an identity crisis. Definitely. Green Boy with daddy issues thinks he could steal the spotlight of the season by crashing Purple Boy's party. Yeah. Daddy issues continue. Dad loves his plant more than his own son. Lloyd got scared by himself and Killa became speechless. I don't know where Killa became speechless, but I know Lloyd in that reflection. A bad daughter becomes a good daughter. Okay. A centaur comes as close as possible to achieving world peace in his eyes. Oops. Cute main character with daddy issues teams up with his father and his ex-girlfriend, who is his father's adoptive, in some way, daughter, that both had tried to kill him multiple times and all together tried to defeat an evil villain dressed in cute clothes. The ninja forgot about the scrolls of forbidden spinjitzu, even if they would have been very useful. Yeah, that's true. Look, they forgot about Urjitsu, dragons, and all that stuff. Like, now they say it's because it pulls on dark magic, and that's why they don't use it, but, like, come on. The evil itself, Overlord, gets embarrassed by the Green Ninja as soon as he gave some cute purple outfits to some other bad guys. Assistant Robot builds a swarm of flying assistants. Mini pigs was the most underrated thing about the season. Everybody expected a truly epic final battle, but instead we got a boring street fight and evil forces have been defeated in 30 seconds. This is because the useless side characters stole half of the season, left no time for the great battle we all wanted. Definitely. Villains, and more villains. Evil revives Lloyd's ex-girlfriend and makes sparkly statues, but in the end the ninja win by doing the weekend whip. It was too rushed with too much filler until the final battle. They should have worked more on the depth of the prophecy and the final battle to actually make it not rushed as hell. And I completely agree with this one. I didn't understand what happened in that season. Like, I mean, okay, so this prophecy pops up by some guy from like some book, and it doesn't make sense. Like, how come 100 people need to be there for them to do this? Now, my theory is that they need to pull out the energy from these guys and then use that to make themselves more powerful, to destroy everything. I don't know, but some sort of dark magic. Dad comes back from his season, but turns out it's First Plant, and his old daughter comes back from the devil and helps him by taking the 4 golden weapons. Yes, I hope this is good. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Somehow, Big Bad Guy returned and brought back Dead Orphan Girl. Other villains help out, and Green Boy somehow turns into a terrible character. 3 four-armed devils in 1 season. Overlord, Garnon, Lloyd. Couldn't be bothered to have another reunion, scene by Nianma. Definitely. I personally love Crystalized, but for my summary, Lloyd exists, the writers torture him. I mean, to be honest, he wasn't really that tortured. Homie didn't kill anyone. Like, it's just stupid. Couldn't they have at least made sense of it? Like, oh yeah, just because we're blowing up the monastery, these guys can get out of any situation. They should have, like, literally took a sword and stabbed it into them. Big Bad explains how he acquired new crystal powers, or wait, oh, he didn't. Yeah, that's true. It's so true. That was so stupid. Like, how did he get those powers? Evil warlord loves plants more than his son. Yeah. Satan's workout routine with digitally animated as spinning Lego people. The best in Okay. This is not the best Ninjago season ever. There. Watch this video. There's also this video, and that video. Quite a bit of videos, but they'll really sum up why this is like the biggest piece of crap ever. Heroic Ninja breaks the law to bring back one of their own. Yeah, that's nice. A human taser is sad because his girlfriend turned into water, but then she stops being water and helps the human and friends beat up an ancient evil who's invading a city using fancy purple rocks. Lloyd is having father problems and having a crush on his old chef who tricked him multiple times. Kai tries to hit on a girl he ghosted for 4 years. That is so true. I don't think it's necessarily 4 years, but still, he ghosted on her for quite a while. Overlord pulls the same old tricks as the last two, uses a patsy, creates a so-called indestructible army, corrupts the people of Ninjago, tries to corrupt and control the powers in Spinjitzu. I have 3. Crystal Zombie Apocalypse. Ninja dazed after crashed into building, almost gets him and his friend caught. Ninjas become dragons by doing the weekend whip. The Green Kid crossover with Five Nights at Freddy and Marvel at the same time. Bad guys turn pink, big fight. Lloyd is scared of himself in the mirror. Goofy owl-looking spooters. The crystal spiders were actually from when Harumi traveled the multiverse and found Spider-Man and turned them to goofy owl-looking spooters. Council, the Crystal King didn't get enough screen time and conclusions to their stories. Siblings who their parents kicked out of the house, an orphan AI, somewhat normal kid, a traumatized, lonely, depressed, and anxious kid trying to fight a very evil, dark, dangerous monster. That's perfect. Guess who's back? Back again. Girl teams up with the worst guy in history, and then she meets with the person that killed her parents and does nothing about it. That is so true. I'm like, orphan girl cuts off the devil's hand because he did some witchcraft. A dad and his brother tried to make his son evil. His son. Maybe I'm just thinking of this in the wrong context. Guy who came back twice now dies a 3rd time. Me too. I don't hate Crystalized, but it's cool how Wu, Nia, and Zane have weird Oh, that's not Crystalized related. Team A becomes water and breaks up group of superheroes and causes a bipolar girl from the dead to take revenge. Written by six brothers, none of which are the Hegman brothers. And I love the Hegman brothers seasons. Season 8 and 9 was definitely a step up. I think mainly season 8, but like the Hegman brothers wrote the first 7 seasons, and I love those seasons. Season 6, 5, 7. They all have like the best villains ever, and then now we have things that aren't that good. The super evil thing comes back with lean crystals. Haven't watched it yet, so I'm assuming the did you get crystallized? Oh, they do actually. They do. Season 2, but Lloyd has a four-headed golden dragon instead of one-headed to defeat the Overlord. That's true. Now he gets a four-headed one. Yay! For no reason. Anyways, that's pretty much it. If you guys really like this video, make sure to comment down and tell me below. We have a lot more of these, but if this video gets a decent amount of views, I'll go ahead and make the second one.